Hello everyone, welcome to our channel once again. Please leave a like on this video and subscribe to our channel for more updates, and also leave a comment to express your thoughts on this. Terrorists have invaded the Dajin Mare community in the Dandume local government area of Katsina state, abducting 2 women and their 3 children. Although police authorities are yet to confirm the incident, eyewitnesses told reports that the terrorists stormed the community on Saturday night. The gunmen were said to have spent about 30 minutes shooting sporadically with sophisticated weapons before the security operatives eventually repelled them. This incident was coming barely 2 days after police rescued 21 kidnapped victims, comprising 15 women and 6 children in the Katsina local government area of the state. The victims were rescued on Friday after the Katsina State Police Command received a distress call that terrorists in their numbers on motorbikes, shooting sporadically with AK-47 rifles, attacked Buraji and Sabon Sara village. Besides whisking away their victims, they also rustled 20 cows. The situation forced the area commander of Dajin, Mohammed Makama, to lead a team of police tactical units that blocked their exit routes at Dandume Saki village, engaged them in a fierce gun duel, and successfully rescued the victims. The police public relations officer in the state, Gambo Issa, issued a statement noting that many terrorists were killed and some escaped the scene with gunshot wounds. He said that the tactical teams were combing the area with a view to recovering their dead bodies and or arresting the injured terrorists. He said an investigation is ongoing into the incident.
Well, it's sad to hear this again, where terrorists takes over community, attack, invade community, abduct women and children, and at the end of the day, they ask for ransom. And the most funny, pathetic thing about this is that these terrorists, they hardly been arrested. They are not arrested or apprehended by the police authorities. And when this happens, these guys go out there to place ransoms on a huge amount of ransom. And at the end of the day, they get these ransoms and it becomes, a deal, a racket. So the question is this now, is it that these military are not doing enough, or there are no intelligent officers who can penetrate among these people, and see how these people can be apprehended? These terrorists, I keep saying, they are not spirit, they are not angel, they don't live in heaven. They live here with these communities. Why is it that the people of this community cannot come out to give police vital information that can lead to their arrest? The question sometimes is that I keep asking, is it that people are scared of something, or they benefit from this art? So many questions are the lips of the people, but the truth is that the government and the authority has not provided answer to all of this. I can't just imagine where some guys, random guys called terrorists or bandits, come out in the community, abduct people, go off sophisticated weapon, and at the end of the day, ransoms are being paid to them, and there are no technologies to program this money being given to them so that they can be tracked down and be arrested. Now, banditry and terrorism has become a lucrative business, especially in the north, where you have so large numbers of uneducated people called majoris and all that, and who are grown up men without means of livelihood. So it is easy for them to be recruited into these groups and carry out these brainwashed and carry out these activities in their own community and against their own people. And you know, politics also is contributing to this, because the people from the region also are playing politics with the life of their people and people in the community and properties or people. So this has made this fight against terrorism very difficult, because we are putting sentiment, and religion, politics, these things has played into this area, fighting against terrorism, and that is why we see what we're seeing today. Like the naira note that is being redesigned by the by the federal government, 200, 500, and 1,000. Gumi Ahmed came out to say that this is not the right time to redesign the naira note to fight, because the terrorists now will be demanding for dollars for ransom. The question is that must they adopt people? Must they uh, 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 invade community? When we hear some comments, you begin to wonder, where is this coming from? Where is this coming from? This is the time Nigerians are standing up to fight against terrorism and against banditry. And the government are putting measures in place to make sure that they crumble the activities of these people and render them, harmless. But unfortunately, there are some forces within even the government themselves and the military who are benefiting mightily from these activities of these terrorists, who have turned into racketing. And they are trying to do everything humanly possible to make sure that this fight against insurgency never work. Just imagine this group of people, invading a community, adopting women and children. And at the end of the day, they will demand for ransom and they will be paid. And the funny thing about this is that this thing can be tracked. The funds that are given to these people can be tracked. They can place devices, tracking devices in them. By the time you deliver them, you can track this device, track their hiding place, and get them apprehended. But unfortunately, these things are not being implemented. These things are not being put in use. So it gives these terrorists a very big measure to go about doing all these things and all that. And so many things are involved in this. People who are playing these games, who have taken terrorism as a business. So many people are involved. I want to believe that the military, so there are some bad egg in the military and the police who are agent of these terrorists, who work with them, who give them information of every single move of the military. So that's why most time their operations are successful. Most of the operations are successful, and these things are things that, as far as I'm concerned, that can be tracked. These guys can be tracked. The people involved in the military who are part of these agents can be tracked. Even in the government, the government officials who are participating also in this evil act can also be tracked. But what do we do? We put politics ahead of everything. We put religion and ethnics. And today, this thing is eating our country deep. You know, it's in our country deep. You can't get investors to come to those areas to put in their resources. And even the states are not developing the way it should be. Children are out of school. You know, so many things have been affected just because of this singular heart. Well, thank you for tuning in. I want you to feel free to comment below. Let us know your thoughts concerning this, and also subscribe to our channel for updates on this and more. Thank you.